Welcome to TV Royale Shoutcast, the new mini-series where we look at TV Royale replays and shoutcast them. As you can see from the overlay, it's exactly what it says it is. Just TV Royale. Shout out to Enchantin on YouTube. He's also on Twitch. Go out and check him out. He has done this before. I did not take the idea from him, but he has done it. I did search it up after I was like, hey, I should do that. And then, yeah, so here he was. I have been watching a lot of Clash Royale East, and those commentators are doing a great job, and it's cool. I'd love to be able to do it. This is a great game. I love it, and yeah, so this is just kind of practice, and hopefully we learn something, and maybe not. Maybe we see some cool replays. Maybe we see some wacky plays. I don't really know. But what better place to start than where everybody starts, in Goblin Stadium? Start it up. All right. Looks like we have a Hog deck versus a Hog Giant deck. Red and blue are our characters, both at level 4. Starting off with a Hog Skarmy push. Interesting. Arrows are in cycle. The counter Hog to just kind of bump cheeks there. That's interesting. The predictive arrows. Already we're seeing some pro plays here from the boys in red. Yikes. Musketeer comes down to clean up the remnants of those goblins. They do get a jab in. The Prince to counter right at the bridge. Skarmy to counter the Prince right at the bridge. These predictive... It's hard to tell whether these are predictive plays of a genius mind or if they're total lunacy, because now we're seeing a Hog Rider pushing into a Hunter. Hog does not get any swings onto the tower, and the Hunter was already played. The Fireball comes in, not on the Hunter, which has crossed the bridge and is blasting away at Blue's tower, but onto the Red Crown Tower. The same exact push that we saw in the beginning, the Hog Rider and Skeleton Army is going to connect to tower with most of the skeletons dying, but the Hog getting some serious swings. Minions on top, just cleaning up, and the Fireball hitting only the King Tower. Definitely some pro plays here that we're seeing. Musketeer walking up to the bridge, and again we see the Musketeer Skeleton Army combo. Red's thinking about shooting the arrows. He does just in time. Musketeer is still going to get 2 shots onto the tower, not big enough, and now the Hog Rider goes in absolutely naked. Red's thinking about the Skeleton Army, but now decides to just eat all of the damage from that Hog, letting Blue catch up in tower damage. Fireball comes in, only hitting the Prince. And now we see the exact same push again with the Prince and Skeleton Army. The arrows are there this time for Blue. Takes them out, but is not able to stop the Prince's charge. 3 lances from that Prince, and now just the swarm to take out this giant. Hunter in the back, not going to be able to clean them up fast enough. And now the Hog is played so far back, he might not reach the King Tower this year. Fireball onto only the King Tower. Hog does connect for 1 swing. 2 swing. Musketeer in the pocket, but look at that. Red's Prince connecting with a huge charge onto the King Tower. The Skeleton Army does come down, but it is almost too late. 10 HP on that King Tower. Red, you have the Fireball in hand. What are you doing playing the Hog again and at the bridge? What? Naked Fireball coming in for Blue onto Red's King Tower. The Prince is played into the Skeleton Army and the minions. Hunter is also played into the Skeleton Army, and the minions does not even get a chance to spawn. The Hog Rider coming back from downtown. The Fireball onto the Hog Rider instead of the 10 HP King Tower of Blue. And now Red is going to lose this game in overtime? What? We saw so many naked Fireballs. Red only had to throw one more to win. All right, jumping into the next one from Goblin Stadium, we have red and we have blue. I think it's easier just to go by red and blue. I mean, Zaid is easy enough, but GYHR, I'm not really sure what you're going for there. And the Skeleton Army does connect, taking out the left-hand tower of blue. The Hunter does connect for blue on red's right king tower, but is not going to be able to take it out and even up the score. Hog Rider played again somewhere in the middle between the Princess Tower and the bridge. Does get 2 big swings. Skeleton Army is there to counter. More skeletons were played. I think that Fireball just missed Blue's tower, and the Skeleton Army revenge is back. Skeleton Army on top of Skeleton Army, but because Blues was there first, Reds get dead in the spawn animation. Hunter's gonna get some shots. Wow, taking out the minions. Very nice play from Blue. No skill required, but going in with a Goblin Barrel here now. Now that the arrows are out of cycle, Zaid has no elixir. And Red's King Tower is down to 629. This is looking to be a quick one. Not even halfway into regulation. Hog Rider almost destroyed before crossing the bridge from that Skeleton Army. The Tombstone does come out, and the Skeletons are able to clean him up. Hunter replied in response. Spear Goblins get absolutely murked by that Hunter, blasting away at the Skeletons. And now the Skeleton Army in the pocket. This is a 100 IQ play, because guess what? It is going to take Blue's right hand tower almost down to 182, and Blue's gonna answer with the exact same play. Skeleton Army in the pocket, and will it be enough to take out Red's tower? He arrows away. 335 health on Blue's King Tower, 75 health. Hunter finally goes down, and the offensive Tombstone. The offensive Tombstone, the Fireball, the naked Fireball onto the... What? This guy had knowledge that the other one didn't. The Fireball, and then the laugh. The Fireball onto the King Tower to close it out for Red. And jumping into another one here, both level 3, Red and Blue. Here we go. Both of them having giant decks. Both hovering over the giant. Red is going to go offensive with the giant Skeleton Army push, similar to the Hog Skeleton Army push that we saw earlier. A decent response from Blue with the Musketeer and the Mini P.E.K.K.A, but it is not enough. The Skeleton Army overwhelms while the giant tanks, and that is exactly what you want to see from Red. The naked Fireball onto Red's tower. King Tower's already down to 1500. I'm not sure what Blue's thinking here. He does have the Knight to tank for the minions. Baby Dragon does come down on appropriate response. Unfortunately, it's going to scoop up, or fortunately, depending on what you're looking at here, the Skeleton Army is going to die to that Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon has to be responded to, and it's going to be at the bridge by the Musketeer. Just a few feet back, and we would have been fighting on Red's side, and that Baby Dragon probably would not have taken out those goblins and gotten a belch onto the tower. Now Blue is looking like he has the upper hand. Giant connects to the tower. Mini P.E.K.K.A behind, taking out the Knight, and this is the exact same push that we've seen come the other way, and the Giant is tanking for all the support troops, taking out the right-hand Crown Tower. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to go ahead and get another 2 big swings onto Red's King Tower. Musketeer is going to die to the Skeleton Army. Fireball taking up what's left of the Skeleton Army, and the arrows come down from Red. Baby Dragon in the pocket going straight for that King Tower. Red's a little slow to respond, but he does stick a Musketeer right underneath that Baby Dragon, taking her out after only 3 belches onto the King Tower. Has the Fireball in hand. Another naked Fireballs tends to be a play that most new players go with. One that you should not go with. Definitely want to get value from those spells and not just send them naked onto towers. That's not what they're used for, but here we go, seeing fireballs and arrows shot back and forth onto King Towers. Basically even here in health. Red is up by 400, but is suffering greatly. Blue is advancing hardcore. Baby Dragon is now locked onto the Crown Tower. Musketeer is as well, down to 653. This King Tower will not last if this Giant connects. The Fireball does come down, hitting absolutely nothing, and Blue is looking like he's going to walk away with the win. Dark Ruby, this one is going to you. Musketeer in the pocket, locks onto the Crown Tower, not the King Tower. Not what you want to see. A Fireball from Blue, bringing Red's King Tower down to 132, and the Skeleton Army is coming in. No defense from Blue. Skeleton Army is going to connect onto the tower for just a few jabs. The Giant in the pocket from Blue is going to the Crown Tower again and not to the King Tower, is taken out. by the goblins and the minions of red. Now red's giant is coming down towards blue's king tower. A decently healthy giant's gonna get 1 smack, 2 smack. The fireball from blue leaving red's crown to king tower on 7 health, and the arrows come down, bringing blue down to 325. And red's throwing the EBM angry face. Are you serious? Guys, it doesn't get any closer than this, all right? It just doesn't. It doesn't ever come down to 7 health on a king tower versus 300, 200, 70, 20. Bam. It's crazy. Blue and red equal level again at level 4. Leaking some elixir here. Both players are undecided on what they want to do. Blue eventually starts with the Hog Rider near the Princess Tower. Minions also near the Princess Tower. Skeleton Army also near the Princess Tower. Red decides to go opposite lane with the Prince and the Skeleton Army. They meet on the middle of Red's side, and Red loses the tower. But this Prince is charging in on Blue. Blue does absolutely nothing to defend it, and the Prince is going to even things up. Predictive Fireball hitting the Princess Tower and the Hunter. A great play from Red. Not sure if it was accidental or if it was perfectly calculated. We'll have to ask him after this. Both players happy to set up here. Blue starting off with some minions in the back. Looks like they're going to be answered by Red's Hog Rider at the river, which will also be met by the Skeleton Armies clashing on the bridge. Blues were placed first, so they do have the upper hand because of the spawn time, and now the minions and the skeletons are on the tower, bringing it down to 7, 6, 10. And the Valkyrie, a completely healthy Valkyrie, is walking right on down the lane. The Hunter is played to help chunk her away. 2 shots, 3 shots from the Hunter, and she is a dunzo. The beautiful Knight from Blue to help distract that Mini P.E.K.K.A. just for 1 shot. Mini P.E.K.K.A. does get a shot onto the King Tower, though. Minions are there to help clean up the Goblin Barrel. And 1550 on Blue's King Tower with 610 on Red's Crown Tower. Looks like Red is going for the 3-crown victory, and it looks like Blue is content with pushing for 2. Giant at the bridge, Skeleton Army to defend, and Red's giant Skeleton Army to attack. The arrows come down, though, swooping up that Skarmy. And now Blue's Skarmy is coming in, taking out the Hog and taking out the Valkyrie. Just kidding, she takes them out with ease. Goblin Barrel in the back, taking up Blue's, oh my gosh, the Naked Fireball. Here we go. We're going into Spiral Cycle territory, but Blue is up a tower. Red has to do something now. It's do or die. He's going to Mini P.E.K.K.A. to take out the Hunter. Arrows come down from Blue onto absolutely nothing, and something has to be played to stop this Prince in Mini P.E.K.K.A. Put your Knight down. There it goes. 1 swing from the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Prince charge, and oh my goodness, the Prince is going to not get another charge, nor a lance shot. Goblin Barrel is down on the King Tower, though. 850. The Fireball. 316 left on the King Tower. Arrows come down, and Red should have gone for 2. Or pushed more aggressively for 3, because Red walks away, or Blue walks away with the victory with only 2 crowns. And the last one for today, Red is up top at level 3. Blue is down bottom, also at level 3. Blue looking like he's going to make the first move with the Musketeer. He does. Behind the right-hand King Tower, Red is happy to go other lane with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Hog Rider combo. Blue responds with his own Mini P.E.K.K.A. The Goblin Barrel on defense to try to distract Red's Mini P.E.K.K.A. does not work. Blue's Mini P.E.K.K.A. hangs on by a thread. Baby Dragon to help tank for it does not work, but cleans up the Skeleton Army. Minions from Red do get a few slaps onto Blue's right-hand Crown Tower, but not enough to do anything else. Hog Rider gets a big swing, 2 big swings onto Red's left-hand tower. Red right's left. That's right. Hunter uncontested, as well as the Hog Rider come down. Prince is a little bit late, scooping up that Hunter, and now attacking the Prince. Hog's getting some big old swings onto that tower. Now the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Prince push connects to the tower. Mini P.E.K.K.A gets a big ol' smack. Huge. And red's left-hand tower goes down, and blue is happy to keep going with this push, even though it's already dead. Throws the goblin barrel, which is completely countered by the skeleton army, and now has to play defense. Spear goblins get some good chip onto blue's left-hand tower. Baby dragon's distracted with the skeleton army, does take them out, and the hog rider. It's interesting to see the hog riders played at the crown tower. It's a strategy you don't see ever, so take that as you will. I mean, it's gonna take red's right-hand tower. I don't know what to say. It works. It works. Musketeer countered pretty good, actually, by that skeleton army. And now the skeleton army demands an answer with the mini P.E.K.K.A coming inside of it. It's a hidden trick. You didn't see nothing. 2 big swings. Can we get a third? 3 big swings onto 4 big swings. We heard the sound for 4. I'm not sure if 4 connected or what. A big hog swing coming in for red. And now we were in the same position that we were in last game. Blue has secured 2 towers. Red is pushing hard for that 3 crown. With 221 health left, the hog rider in the pocket is heading his way right down to that king tower, gets 1 big swing, leaving it with 40 health, and blue has a ton of troops on the board. Red is content with pushing forward, puts a giant in the pocket, puts a mini P.E.K.K.A in the pocket. Is he gonna make it in time? No, everything is dead. You played into troops. Oh my goodness. Blue walks away with the 2 crown victory. Red, you gotta, that crown chest isn't everything. You gotta pull back sometimes. You gotta take the victories where you can get them. And that's all we're gonna do for Clash Royale, TV Royale, Shoutcast. Oh, let me know what you thought. It's difficult, but it's fun. And it's really fun watching level 1 play. Not even level 1s, arena 1s. That's crazy. We'll have to try out some different arenas. We'll see if we can get some competent plays. Maybe we can learn something too, looking at the higher level arenas. So stick around for that. If you like this video, if you want to see more, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what I did right. Let me know what I did wrong. And I'll be sure to look that up and take it into account. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, God bless and stay hydrated.